At the 2023 Diamond League meeting in Silesia, Poland, we saw an amazing showdown in the women's 100 meters between Sha'Carri Richardson and Sha'Carri Jackson. And ultimately, Richardson came out on top with another world-class time of 10.76 seconds against Sha'Carri Jackson in 10.78. But upon looking a little bit further into these results, we see something pretty amazing, because at the 60-meter split, both Sha'Carri Richardson and Sha'Carri Jackson actually ran under 7 seconds, which is very significant because throughout the history of track and field, only 14 female athletes have ever broken 7 seconds in the indoor 60 dash. Now, it's actually fairly common for an outdoor 100-meter dash to result in a time under 7 seconds for the 60-meter split. In fact, at the moment, the all-time fastest 60-meter split actually stands with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce from the 2019 World Championships, where she split a time of 6.81, which is actually slightly faster than the current world record at 6.92. I'm not entirely sure why it's slightly easier to run under 7 seconds outdoors as opposed to the indoor 60, but either way, this was a blistering opening 60 from both of these athletes, and as you can clearly see over the final 40, they were closing with unbelievable speed. Now for this final 40 meters, both athletes ran well under 1 second for each passing 10-meter interval, and for Sha'Carri Richardson, her final 40 meters was achieved in a spectacular time of 3.78 seconds, which is an unbelievable final 40, which is way faster than most people will ever do, and for Sha'Carri Jackson, her speed was also very high, slightly lower than Sha'Carri Richardson's, of 3.84 seconds. These are honestly two of the fastest final 40 meters that you will ever see in the women's 100, and both of these split times give them a very real chance at doing something pretty crazy come this year's World Championships. But what's really crazy is when you realize that this was just another Diamond League meeting, because both athletes are getting ready for the World Championships, and even though this was a big win from Richardson over Jackson, I think the best times are still yet to come. And even though they both ran under 7 for the opening 60 and both closed well under 4 seconds for the final 40, I think it's very possible that they could both get close to 6.9 through the 60-meter dash and run their final 40 meters closer to 3.7. And if you're doing the math at home, that would place them around 10.60 seconds, which might seem like a little bit of a stretch at the moment, but I really do think that they both will come with their best fitness come the World Championships, and a 10.60 is entirely possible. But here's also a very scary prospect for both athletes. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is back. She is the queen of the 100, she is the GOAT of women's sprinting, and even though she is 36 years of age and suffered an injury back in May, she's back. And I think she could do something legendary once again, because she has just been so consistent and so smooth, and even though she's 36, she has found some powerful form over the previous 2 seasons, so you can never count out the pocket rocket. And now I want to hear from all of you. I know that this was a fast 100, but I am really curious about your thoughts in this year's World Championships. Will Sha'Carri Richardson prevail? Will Sha'Carri Jackson come out on top? Or will we see Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce make history once again, winning her 6th individual 100-meter title, which sounds crazy just saying it out loud. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.